Okay. I had a guy comment on one of my reels that I make on Instagram, and he was saying, I honestly just want the bare minimum in life. Don't know what that means for him, but the reel itself was talking about larger life goals. I want to touch on this because if you don't have, or if you don't want to have the same things in life as others do, as perhaps I do, as perhaps others say you should want, that's not a problem. That's perfectly fine, in fact. That makes you human. We all have our own goals and aspirations and things we want to achieve, and some of us don't want to go big in life. Some of us want bare minimum, whatever that means for this gentleman. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But and I want these larger goals. I want these bigger things to happen in my life. I'm already making them happen. But if you don't want to make big things happen, you don't have to, especially if you don't really want to. Now, that's what I'm wanting to touch on here, is that the only thing I ask is that you do not lie to yourself and say, I don't really want to get in shape. I don't really want to make a bunch of money. I don't really want a girlfriend. Don't tell yourself you don't want these things as a man when you really do. Please, for the love of God, do not sell yourself short just because it's hard to get where you may want to go. That is cope of the highest order, and I will smite you for it. The self-improvement gods will smite you for that. Understand, again, if you have less ambitious goals, that's fine. Go and achieve those things. Go and get the life that you want. But if the life that you want is going to be difficult to achieve, for the love of God, please do not convince yourself that you don't want these things because you discovered that achieving these things is going to be difficult. That's just bullshitting yourself, man. Please do not fall into that basket. I rarely plead, but please, for the love of God, do not fall into that basket of people. It's like that tale of the fox and the grapes. There's this old tale of a fox who sees a nice ripe grapevine hanging up in a tree. And he tries to get it. And he just barely misses it. He's salivating. He wants those grapes. And he tries all day long, and eventually he's exhausted at the bottom of the tree. And then he scoffs and walks away saying, I can't believe I wasted all that effort for sour grapes. Bro never even tasted one. He went through and tried so hard to achieve what it is that he wanted to achieve, which was get the grapes. And when he couldn't do it, when he didn't figure out that he had to run up the side of the tree and then jump, and he would have gotten them. He didn't figure that out. But because he did not truly try every option available to him, he, instead of trying again and figuring it out, decided to say, you know what, I don't really want that thing. I don't really want those grapes. When really he did, because he was hungry as hell. Please do not be like that fox. It's a stupid notion to put into your head that you don't want something when really you do. Go after what you want in life, even if it's hard. But if you don't want to go after a whole hell of a lot in life, I won't hold it against you, because it's your life. And my life is mine. So we can coexist. It's just fine. Understood? Fantastic. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets I happen to have that I find are extremely useful to me. My hope being is that they're extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, anything along those lines, by all means. There are buttons in the description. You can click the buttons. You can not click the buttons. I really don't care. What I do care about is that you get after it, kick some ass, and I'll see you in the next one.